Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Bernard Moore the third with more on the road presented to you by Moore and More Sports Management. It is a lovely and beautiful day, and the place called. So thank you for tuning in. Right now, everything's a little quiet. Not sure exactly what, but we definitely gonna make this happen. Hey, welcome to the wonderful world. Let's go wild and crazy at the time, but things may go the way you would like for them to go. Things may do what you would like for them to do, but they're exactly not always doing what you ask of them to do. But again, we continue to go on. I'm not sure exactly why the mic and stuff is not picking up my voice very quiet or something. But hey, again, the show is still exciting things to talk about, dealing with
Test one, two, three. Test. Test one, three. Test one, two, three. 2, 3. Test. All right, there we go. Again, we're having a little hiccups right now, but hey, things still must go on. I am Bernard Moore the third, your host of More on the Road. We're here live at Banner Hall 4465 I-55 South Frontage Road in Jackson, Mississippi. Definitely swing by to take a look at some of the shops, the gift shops that they have into the store. Again, we really enjoy coming out here, spending time with my good friends at Broad Street Bakery. But we're here at Banner Hall. We're here at Banner Hall 4465 I-55 Frontage Road. Are here in Jackson, Mississippi. Again, this is just north. You see the big green building with a green roof. Again, yeah, Broad Street Bakery, Lunix Bookstore. Then it's a few gift shops. It's a hair salon, a tuxedo place. So they have a lot going on here at Banner Hall. So definitely swing by, get you something to eat, get your hair done, go read a book, go pick up a little gift set, a little something, a little token for someone. Well, just want to give a shout out to my good friends at Bank of England Mortgage, Went McGee and his team. Went providing me with this lovely hat, and hopefully they could definitely become a part of more on the road. As well as I want to give a shout out to the Mississippi Coaches Alliance, MCA, really finna do some outstanding, wonderful things here in the metro area starting off, but as well as we're going to get an opportunity to do things in the state of Mississippi and looking forward to going forward and far above and beyond. So definitely stay tuned for more events and information in regards to the Mississippi Coaches Alliance. For more information, you can log on to mscoaches.org. Again, that's Miss Coaches .org. So the mscaches.org. Definitely log on and take a look and see some of the outstanding. What we're integrated with the Mississippi Coaches. Give you a little information in reference to the Mississippi Coaches Alliance. It is an organization where that we help and provide mentorship to coaches as well as the scholar athletes. We're faith-based motivation and training, promote effective instruction and techniques, assist program with organizational development, increase safety awareness, definitely with proper tackling, proper nutrition, things that are on the line, fellowship activities, team building activities, and support of the community outreach program, and provide financial assistance to organizations that are need guests centered around sport, uh, leadership development activities, and social awareness, diversity, and sensitivity training, as well as performance measures. So definitely log on to mscoaches.org for more information about what the Mississippi Coaches Alliance, what we are doing. Yes, I am a part of it. I am the treasurer of the Mississippi Coaches Alliance, and said the Mississippi Coaches Alliance is a faith-based partnership promoting the development of community outreach program that increase safety awareness, cultural sensitivity, and organizational development techniques. By demonstrating quality performance measures, members of the MCA will effectively motivate the youth and their program to strive for excellence in all areas of competition. The MCA will provide financial assistance for training and team building and fellowship activities. Again, it's a more of a faith-based organization where we're coming in and working not only with the coaches but as well as with the players and the parents of the players. And so that which would lead me to where we're going. I want to talk to you about this program that we're doing called Football for Moms. It will take place November the 24th, which will some consider shopping Friday, from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Madison Healthplex in Madison, Mississippi, 501 Baptist Drive in Madison, Mississippi. It's not just an event to just teach moms about football. Yes, it's called Football for Moms, but without moms, there will be no athletes. Without moms, there will be no one to definitely care for our scholar athletes. This is male and female athletes, because as a parent and also as a coach, I know working in athletics, being a coach, and the player gets hurt, the mom is typically the main one that it has come to the aid of their scholar athlete. Not saying that the fathers are not there, but I'll look at it as saying as more of egos that, hey, you're gonna have to grow up and be a man. You're gonna have to be strong. It's gonna be bumps and bruises. So don't sit here and try to baby them. That shows a sign of weakness. As a father, as a coach, and a former athlete, yes, I had some bumps and bruises, and yes, I wanted the comfort of my mother on the field with me, but I still had to fight and strive through it. So parents, parents, be there and support for the students, the scholar athletes, but let them continue to grow up and let them deal with life. Let them just deal with life. So, again, because I know sometimes you want to make sure that your child is well, but let the medical staff and the coaches, the trainers, do their part, because it is something that you're trying to work, and then you have a parent in your ear or a guardian in your ear telling, no, you're doing this wrong. They're trained for that, but sometimes parents, we want to make sure that our child is okay, and that's understandable. It is definitely understandable, but don't think as that football for moms is just definitely gonna focus on football. Yes, there will be some football training, teaching going on. Yes, they will give you the better concept of what football entails, but it also will provide opportunity for us as coaches and us as parents and us as men, the men that are working on with this organization. It's not just all men, so don't think it's a man just hosting an event for women, but it is majority men, and we do have women on our organization also. But it is our opportunity to care for those individuals that are there to support those scholar athletes, to pamper you, and there will be information about healthy living, some medical screening. So it's a lot that will take place. So there will be demos and interactive activities. So again, it's not just us going and teaching you the X's and O's to how to run a post route and how to blitz the gaps and how to alignment in a zero technique or one technique. It's not about how you make sure that you have your China coverage, your over the top coverage, your underneath coverage, your cover three, cover four, cover six, man, your base defense. So we're just throwing a lot of information out there. I know some of the women may look at us like, what is this gentleman? What is this guy talking about? It's not that. It's just again give you the basic fundamentals of football, but it's also more of a pampering session for us to care for our moms. Again, you want more information about that, you can log on to mscoaches.org. Tickets are $20. Again, it will take place November the 24th at the Madison Healthplex in Madison, Mississippi, 501 Baptist Drive in Madison, Mississippi. If you're traveling on 55, if you're coming from the Jackson metro area, if you're traveling north on 55, coming south, heading north towards Madison County, you'll see it to your left. You take the right exit and you cross back over the bridge and follow the lights and it'll take you to it. If you're traveling south on 55, it'll be on your right. Take the right exit, the Madison exit, take the ramp, and you'll see the building right as you exit up onto that ramp. You'll see it sitting right there in front of you. So just go ahead and follow the signs and left and come on out and then join us at the Football for Mom Fundamentals of Football Friday, November the 24th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it will be streamed, so you can get more information about it, or if you're unable to attend, that we will stream it. But we would definitely love to have you in the place to enjoy some pampering as well as some good gridiron football. Who get all of that again? I want to thank Coach CJ McLean for allowing me to be on the board with him, working along with him, as well as the board committee members. I'm finna go down the list now. If I miss your name, my apologies. Went McGee, Keith Barnes, Jeffrey Parker, Dr. Amanda Rice, James Davis. I'm looking at his face, but I can't think his name now. He's the writer. I can't think his name. My apologies for forgetting your name. And myself and CJ McClain, we're all a part of the board to working with the Mississippi Coaches Alliance. So definitely stay tuned for more information about that. Again, log on to mscoaches.org for more information. Whew, that was a whole lot that I got out that I had to get out to get going to where I'm trying to go. And you look at myself, what the heck is he just talking about? All right. Now let's take a look at travel down to some high school football. Now, some of the high school games that will some of them are local in the metro area, as well as I may have a hands close relationship with some of the individuals that are on this particular team. Starting off here in Central Mississippi, the number 4 Starkville Yellow Jackets, they lost to Germantown 34-33. Man, that was a hard fought game for Germantown. Now, Germantown and Starkville, I think they moved up to 7A. And when they created the 7A, it's the reason why they created 7A because 6A was so heavy up top, especially in the North District Division. I forgot. I'm not sure exactly how they have it, but especially in that North, you have Starkville, you have South Panola, you have Oxford, you have Tupelo, and I think Madison Central was up there, Germantown. Guys, I'm going through a list of a lot of big programs that were in the North. So it was so heavy that, man, they had to create another division, created a 6A class to kind of spread some of that talent out. But again, the classes in their classes for 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and 6A, and 7A are based off the enrollment student body into school. And some of those schools have definitely increased. So they had to have another class because 6A was getting very crowded, and it was very competitive there. But it's still competitive and still crowded. Wow, boy, that's a lot. Again, thank you for tuning in to More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is our slogan. If you'd like more information about what we do, you can log on to our website at www.mms-management.com. For advertising and sponsorship opportunity for the show, you can hit us up via social media, or like our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can just give us a call at 601-260-3509. And for those businesses that would like to drive attention to their facility or their office, definitely hit us up. We would definitely love to come out and do a show, host a show from your place. That's why I really enjoy my show. It's called More on the Road. More on the Road, excuse me. But I don't have all my equipment with me today because it's just me riding solo today. I don't have a guest. We're just going to talk and chit chat. And I think my followers and viewers are for their support as well. Now, again, we're live at Banner Hall, 4465 I-55 Furnace Road, here in Jackson, Mississippi, the big green building, right off the interstate, Northside Drive in Meadowbrook. Yes, Northside Drive in Meadowbrook. Definitely bring you right to it. So definitely come on out. They have a lot to offer. Tuxedo 2, Barnett Salon, Lunix Bookstore, Broad Street Bakery, and it is another stationery. Fresh Ink, and there's some other stores in this facility in the building that you can definitely come out and shop and get all for one and a one for all. I wondered, are they gonna have a massage parlor here? So I would definitely mention that to Jeff, or he probably tell me, hey, more. That's something that you could probably go ahead and offer into the facility. So, man, that would be nice to get it. You can get an all for one and one for all here at Banner Hall. So I'm definitely going to mention that to him and see if we can make that happen. Wink, wink. Because you do have a location right here next to me. It is an open location where you can close out some walls and knock down a few walls, and definitely have a little small massage parlor for in this location. For those that are looking for a business venture, definitely come on and check out Banner Hall. So you can definitely you can possibly say that you can get your massage parlor in here, because you have basically everything here you need in here. Okay, again, you got your salon, your bookstore, your tuxedo, it had a bridal shop, but they relocated, and you have an ink shop. So again, you can get all you need for here. And they do sell breakfast, lunch, and dinner here at Broad Street. They got some bomb oatmeal with the brown sugar and the fruits. I really enjoy eating their oatmeal and drinking their green tea. But they have a lot to offer here at Broad Street, so definitely come on, check it out. So I'm gonna send Jeff Good, who is the founder and the owner of this establishment. I'm gonna send him a bill for me giving him this big shout out. But now I'm just talking, Jeff. It's all good with Jeff Good. No, he's been very supportive in all the things that I do. So I definitely got to show the love back to him, because he supported me in a lot. He supported me in a lot of the things I do. Him and his staff at Broad Street, as well as Silent Mookie's and Bravos. Those are the three restaurants that he's a part of. So I definitely got to show him some love, because he had definitely shown me a lot of love since we've met some years and years ago. So again, shout out. Appreciate it, Jeff Good and the staff, for what you're doing for me, and my good friend Michael Thomas here over at Broad Street Bakery. Need to go see him because his Dolphins were defeated. I know he's a Dolphins fan. He's from Miami, big Dolphins fan. They were doing well. Then they got shot down by the Buffalo Bills. So I'm definitely going to have to go see it, make sure that he's all right, to make sure he's good, with the Bills defeating the Dolphins, which that division is very tough. You got the Dolphins, the Bills, the Patriots, and then the Jets, and whom they thought were the Super Bowl contention due to them adding Aaron Rodgers. But They were shot down when Aaron Rodgers went out the first game, but they still have a good first round quarterback. And guys, I can't remember his name now, Wilson, who I think can could definitely make a difference if he just get himself fundamentally sound. Just watching some highlights, he made some, as I say, some bonehead mistakes, but that goes into with the coaching. The coaching definitely need to go down and sit down and talk with him and get him together so that he can get done what it needs to get done. Because that's the reason why they drafted you, because they was hoping that you can definitely make a difference on their squad. So, Wilson, you better get yourself together, or you're going to be on the trading block or in some other city come soon. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is our slogan. For advertising sponsorship calls, give us a call at 601-260-3509. Now, I know you've been looking at me saying, looking around. I'm in the foyer of Banner Hall, sitting outside of the restaurant. And I know you may hear a lot of talking going on. I said, again, I'm sitting in the foyer. Everybody's eating, they're socializing, they're just sitting here enjoying and fellowship, enjoying the time. But it is what it is, what it is, what it is. Now, get back to some high school football. I was talking about Starkville lost to Germantown. The head coach had opportunity to. He was a student athlete at Jackson State. He was a teammate for the split time that I did play at Jackson State. He was a teammate, Coach Chris Jones, and I have a cousin that is a lineman for Germantown. So, kudos to family. When I defeated top team Starkville, and whom that just one loss, but they still have time to bounce back. This is just mid-season, so they still do have an opportunity to make some noise and go ahead and hold that gold ball up, the 7A gold ball, and also continue on. Murrah defeated Wingfield 35-8. Two JPS teams competing against each other. Jackson Prep defeated Presbyterian Christian 49-0. Columbus lost to Callaway 36-8. Callaway has been one of those teams that's in the city with JPS. JPS has 7 high schools at this particular moment. Callaway, Jim Hill, Forest Hill, Lanier, Murrah, Provine, and Wingfield. Now, during some previous years, a lot of the teams were very, very competitive. Provine, Forest Hill, Callaway, Murrah, and Lanier has been coming along. Jim Hill, Wingfield, they've been kind of on that up and down borderline somewhat, as well as Farsill for been kind of up and down borderline, as well as Callaway, they've been kind of up and down borderline. But Callaway has, for the previous few years, they've have won a very good program, as well as Lanier. And and most people know Lanier from of a basketball powerhouse, in which they have. They win? No, they did not win the gold ball last year. They won the year before. Yazoo, yes, Yazoo City won in their class last year. Yeah, Yazoo City coach Anthony Carlisle. No, they won in their class last year. So Lanier's been known for a powerhouse of basketball, but for the previous few years, they've made a lot of noise football as well. So kudos to those coaches. But Callaway is making a lot of noise this year. They defeated Columbus 36-8. Now, was a rematch from a few championships in the MAIS. MRA lost to Hartfield 63-56. So that was very high power scoring game. I don't know of any highlights, but I just know that Hartfield they've had a strong defense for the previous games. They've been shutting individuals out, or they're keeping a very low score. So I'm not sure if MRA put up 56 points offensively, or they put up 56 points special team or defensively. So that's kind of, so just trying to figure out, where did the 56 points come from via MRA from against Hartfield, because again, Hartfield has had a strong defense led by number 5, Chris Jones, whom I played collegiate football with his father and played against his father in high school, who is a very good friend, family of mine. I really like to see what Chris Jones, senior linebacker from Hartfield, what he's doing and motivating that defense. So I probably have to take a look and see how those 56 points come about. All right, continue on. Pelahatchie lost to Leake County 16-15. JA, which is Jackson Academy, they defeated Starkville Academy 29-7. Tri-County defeated Clinton Christian 45-0. Clinton Christian, they had a pretty decent team last year and the year before, but now not sure exactly what's going on, but they were defeated by Tri-County 45-0. Northwest Rankin defeated Pearl 21-13. Northwest Rankin is a school that is coming along as well. They have the new high school, the new facility, so they're coming along. They defeated Pearl, another Rankin County battle, 21-13. Ridgeland lost to Warren Central 35-6. Ridgeland is led by Coach Todd McDaniel, who is a championship coach. He had opportunity to lead Hazelhurst to a couple of championships, as well as he came to Wingfield and made a good statement at Wingfield. The Wingfield Falcons of Jackson Public Schools came in and made a good statement with them and kind of helped lift that program up. But he's in his first season at Ridgeland, and they were defeated by the Vikings, led by Coach Rob Morgan, whom played safety at Warren Central. He was a senior my freshman year in high school, and they beat us. Forest Hill beat us when we traveled down to Warren Central to play against them. They had an outstanding team from the backfield to the receivers to the defense. So they had an outstanding team, and Coach Morgan is back at his home school and still leading the Vikings. They defeated the Titans 35-6. Stone County lost to Laura, the Tornadoes 14-12. Park Place lost to Christian Collegiate 44-10. Old Brook lost to the Florence Eagles 24-21. Florence, Coach Davis, Rod Davis, former USM linebacker. He has the Florence Eagles looking like they're looking really good. I had an opportunity to talk with them a few years ago at a coaching. I forgot what it was, but I know at a meeting I had the opportunity to talk with him. He has Florence, the Eagles, looking pretty good. Carry on. Tupelo defeated Madison Central, and again, this goes one of those 7A North schools. Tupelo defeated Madison Central 14-12. Forest Hill, my old stumping ground, 2607 Raymond Road. They defeated Pearl River 30-27. Coach Tony Fell, former classmate. We had a few classes at Jackson State, and we coached together at Lanier High School. He defeated Pearl. The Patriots defeated Pearl River 30-27. So kudos to those scholars over at 2607 Raymond Road. And speaking of the Lanier, they lost to the Raymond Rangers 20-6. So I think that's a district game. Yazoo County lost to Winona 36-12. Central Hines defeated Winston Academy 16-14, and Crystal Springs lost to Jefferson Davis 41-7. That's all the scores that I have at this moment, which I got that from WLBT Channel 3 and Max Preps. They provided those local scores. So if the scores are incorrect, contact Max Prep and WLBT to ask them why was the scores printed incorrect, because last Friday some scores were printed incorrect and some people were they weren't hostile, but they were just make sure you get the correct score. And also, speaking of other score, Hillcrest Christian School lost to Faith Academy 82-56. It was I had opportunity to witness that game. It was a interesting game. We're just going to leave it at that. It was an interesting game. So that's down our football rundown, and we know we have some games coming up, some collegiate games coming up this week. So let's take a look at some collegiate football here locally. Now, I definitely want to, how can I say this, talk to those Cowboys fans. We have a big game that is taking place next tomorrow, the 49ers and the Cowboys. And I know a lot of Cowboy fans, and I know a lot of 49er fans because I am a 49er fan myself. As you can definitely see, state the 49er band, my 49er bracelet, in which I got from Warrior Creations. Give a shout out. Definitely look her up on Facebook, Warrior Creation. Warrior Home is the founder. I purchased this bracelet from her. Possible to get some more because just something that we're just trying to do right now. Just something that we're just looking to do. So probably go out and give me some more bands from our warrior. So stay tuned. Probably gonna try to get her on the show and converse with her about some of the things that she's doing in the community. All right. Again, thank you for tuning in to More on a Roll with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel to follow us in all the events that we have going on. In which I know we got some other events that are going to take place soon. So definitely stay tuned to the events in which we have going on and that are coming up. A whole lot of fun, a bunch of with a whole lot of nothing but fun. See, thought I was gonna say something now. Now I want to show you some. Go take a look at a few scores. Let's start with Conference USA. USA. We got a few local teams here. Local. Yeah, I saw some of the game. Louisiana Tech and the West Kentucky Hilltoppers. The Hilltoppers defeated Louisiana Tech 35-28. And I've been hearing a lot about Jacksonville State. They defeated Middle Tennessee 45-30. And Liberty, they're still continuing to win the wins. They defeated Sam Houston 21-16. Some of the games were last week. I want to say that was last week. Yeah, that was no, that was this past week. I know because the Louisiana Tech and the Hilltoppers they played Thursday. Now let's take a look at some other conference in the Sun Belt. Let's take a look at those Golden Eagles of Southern Miss. They will host Old Dominion tonight at 6 p.m. down at the Rock. So definitely tune in and pay attention to that. I want to give a say about Texas State. Texas State, they're standing 4-1. They defeated the Golden Eagles this past weekend. They're traveling to Louisiana to face the Raging Cajuns tonight at 2. Well, they're actually going to kick off soon at 2:30 down in Louisiana. The Raging Cajun. They have a quarterback who transferred from LSU. He's doing pretty good as a quarterback for Texas State. And some people wonder why did he transfer from LSU. I want to take a trip up to the MEAC, the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Delaware State, this is an HBCU Delaware State, they're traveling to Central Connecticut. Virginia Lynchburg will be traveling to the South Carolina State Bulldog. The South Carolina, can't think of the coach name, but I'm looking at his face, Coach Pugh, who is returned this year at South Carolina State. And he's not ending the season too well. Currently, they're standing at 1-3, and they will host Virginia Lynchburg today at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. North Carolina Central will travel to, I want to say that South Carolina, Pegasus Elon. The Eagles are standing 4-1. They're traveling down to Elon to face a 3-2 Elon Phoenix. The game is set to kick off probably soon at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the Howard Bisons will travel to Northwest to face the Northwestern Wildcats today at 2 p.m. But Stony Brook was traveling to Morgan State for a homecoming up at Morgan State. However, the game has been canceled due to a shooting on campus. I don't know all the information of what took place, but I just kind of caught the breaking news one morning as I was preparing for the day that there was a shooting the day before at Morgan State doing some homecoming festivities. A few people were shot. No one is deceased. They're all some non-life threatening injuries. But I want to say 5 people were shot. 4 of them were students, and I don't know who the other person was. I can't recall what the news stated. But why would you go to a college campus and just open fire and just start shooting individuals? What takes us to that place where we have to come out and just open fire upon innocent individuals that are out just fellowshipping and enjoying their day? some people may look at that saying that that's a distraction or that's the reason why they don't want to go out. That's the reason why they don't want to enjoy life. They want to be enclosed in and be sheltered in their home. But just to be truthful, anything can happen anywhere because the enemy doesn't say, hey, well, they're in their home, I'm not going to bother them. They're at school, I'm not going to bother them. They're at church, I'm not going to bother them. And I said those particular places because that's where a lot of things happen, especially when we're supposed to feel that we're in a safe place, our home. Some of us look forward to going home. I know I do because I can sit down and relax and unwind and just be who I want to be. So you feel safe and comfort, and then you remove all of the baggage sometime up off of you. Now, again, not trying to knock the women that who enjoy to beautify themselves by dress themselves in makeup, and they have they have nice men and women have nice attire on their clothing. They're nice, they're presentable, they're put together. So once you get home into your comfort zone, you want to be in a position where you can just let everything go. Now, I know there's some women when they're talking about having their bras on, it's just quite hilarious. Though some women when they had their bras on and they're on the way to the house, some of them taking them off in the car before they even get home. So as they say, so they can let their girls breathe or their puppies breathe, whatever that they want to classify whatever they want to classify their breasts are, their girls, their puppies, whatever they want to let them breathe. So they basically almost undressing in the car before they make it home. But again, then once you get home, you remove all the makeup, you remove all that attire, and put on something comfortable that you want to just sit back and just enjoy the day. So you see that as a safe place, as a safe haven, said that nobody is going to come in here and bother me. You're going to have your doors locked. You're going to have your alarm armed by Pennington and Trim Alarm Service. Let them in, and then keep people out. Give them a call. Forgot the numbers. Forgot the number, but look up Pennington and Trim Alarm Service. The reason why I know I really stress them because they are good friends of the show as well as the other shows that I work with. So I like the owner Ed and Dana Trim and Josh and Jacob. I think his other son name is Jacob. The Trims. I'm just gonna say the Trims and the Trim staff. They're very friendly. They are very supportive. And again, of the things that I'm a part of. So they've been very supportive to me and my family also. So definitely looking for alarm service. Definitely look at Pennington and Trim Alarm Service. It's a privately owned company. As they say, let them in, we'll keep them out, and they will let them in, and they'll keep them out because they came in and put up an alarm system in my home, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. But again, back to say you look at home, it's supposed to be a safe place, and so you want to feel comfort. And as parents, you send your children off to school, especially at a college where we feel that they're going to be young adults, teaching them about life, where they go to learn, they go to socialize, and they go to have fun. But you still got to think about the other consequences because you don't know who they are around. Because college and university, they attract individuals from different parts of this country, different parts of the world. So you got individuals coming from all over the place, especially like an institution like Jackson State University, the I love. They attract students from Spain, from Italy, even Alcorn attracted some students from Russia. They even had a Russian dancer. So you can see these institutions, these colleges, they attract scholars from all over the place who want to advance and furthermore their education. There's nothing wrong with that. And so as parents, we send our children to those institutions and feel that they are in a safe place because we've as I say, we've took tours, we reviewed the campus, we'll talk to staff, we'll talk to other college students, not students. We'll talk to other college students and say that they like it here, they feel comfortable here, they know people here. So we feel in a comfort zone that we're sending our scholars to those particular places. So we think school supposed to be a safe zone. Even in our secondary schools, in our schools locally, we send our students to school so that they can learn and educate themselves. So we feel that there's a safe place. But you kind of somewhat know who those individuals are because it's more of a community, the way that they have the school set up, that if you live in this particular proximity this is a school that you're going to go to. So what if colleges start doing that? Is that they only can only enroll the students that are in the proximity of the institution. So you would say some schools will have high enrollment because I know just speaking in Jackson, we have seven. I mean, we have well Jackson as a whole. I'm looking at the schools. We have seven Jackson public schools. Then we have two private schools. Now we have multi other so we have at least 10 to 11, 12 schools here and just in the Jackson area that provide educational service for seniors. So that would boost Jackson State enrollment up if we want to do the colleges like that. But then so I forget about those institutions in the Jackson. So that definitely will spread out, as I say, spread the love out. But it's to the point we send our students to school, send our children to school, and feel that they should be in a safe and protected research. Church, as we is the place worship. That's the place where we feel that we can come in by Heavenly Father, and we're praying, and we're supposed to just, as I say, let things go and let things down because that we fellowship as we hear the word of God, we praise Him, we give tithes, we provide comfort to those that need comfort. So it's so much things that are positive, are supposed to be positive in church. But you got individuals that are attacking inside the church and just doing things of the evil spirit. So that just again, just the enemy is coming in to try to distort, to interrupt our comfort zone. And we, as children of God, that we should not allow the enemy to come in to interrupt our comfort zone. So we definitely need to make sure that we have our ducks in order, but just continue to praise God's wherever we go. Again, this is more on the road uh, with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by Moore and Moore Sports Management. We here at Broad Street Bakery, not Broad Street Bakery, they're part of this facility. We're at Banner Hall, 4465 I-55 Furnace Road in Jackson, Mississippi. But I'm looking at Broad Street Bakery and I'm seeing all these individuals walking to the restaurant and they're placing the order, and then the servers coming out with that good looking food, and it's making me hungry. So I'm probably gonna have to go get me something to eat because I am getting hungry because I see everybody walking through here with this food. But hey, it is what it is, what it is, what it is. So I'm definitely gonna go talk. I think I just saw my good friend Michael. So I'm probably gonna go grab me a bite to eat before we get a skedaddle because I have to go try to meet with someone else about another business proposal. But hey, you know how we operate here at More and More Sports. Whew, but there was a whole lot to say, a whole lot of nothing. Now, to get back into the football game, so it really got off it because of what happened in Board State. Five individuals were shot on campus. There are life-threatening injuries. They're all secured. No, the campus was locked down. Hopefully, they find those individuals that did what they did, so justice can be served. But I don't care for stupidity and foolishness. It irks me. It irritates me. So I just hope that those individuals are found and they are held to the court by the court. As I always say, a law enforcement officer told me once before, as law enforcement officers, they make the arrest and they let the court do the rest. So the officer make the arrest and the court do the rest. So if you have to go to court and you are a witness in a case, go definitely tell the truth. You don't like to see individuals locked up and taken away from their families, but be truthful. And if the judge see fit, let the for the punishment based off the laws of this particular incident for the particular state, city, whatever, let the law do the rest. Just let the law do what it's supposed to do. All right, now let's talk about some SWAC, Southwestern Athletic Conference. They're getting set, get ready for basketball. I saw some on social media, all the different coaches. They were posting up like a little swag magazine, the lit drops of promotion for this upcoming season. So definitely looking forward to some exciting basketball from the SWAC. Coach Tamika Reed and Coach Mo Williams, both at Jack State. Coach Don Brown at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Who else? Who else? Who else? Coach Richard at Alabama. Coach Richards at Alabama A&M. So definitely looking forward to a lot of great things dealing with the SWAC. Coach, I forgot the coach down at Alcorn. Both of the men and women down at Alcorn. I forget. My apology, guys, if I forgot your name. Just charge to the game. Let's talk about some football, SWAC football. Bethune Cookman is traveling to Alabama State. I want to say that's probably going to be in Montgomery. Bethune Cookman, Alabama State, kicking off at 2 p.m. Alcorn is hosting Grambling State at 2:30. Coach Fred McNair, now I'm wishing him much success. They moved over to the west because the east got crowded, so they moved them over to the west with the addition of FAMU and Bethune Cookman. Then we have Alabama M&M, as my good friend Rob J would say. Alabama M&M will be hosting Jackson State today. Game is set to kick off at 3 p.m. So I may have these schools incorrectly. So if I do at the location, forgive me. I'm just basing off of somehow I'm looking at things. Normally the bottom team is the home team, but I'm wrong because they got Alabama A&M playing against Jack State, and I know that game is on the road. They're playing at Alabama A&M. I think the Magic City Classic, I think it's some type of classic. So wishing my Tigers well. The coach over there barking like a bulldog. So he's sitting up there barking and stuff. So hopefully the Tigers definitely go ahead and tame the Bulldogs and tell them hush up somewhere with all the barking. Just having fun. All right. Mississippi Valley State, they're playing against Prairie View today. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I know Coach Kendrick up there at Mississippi Valley, I had opportunity to take a visit up there and visit the campus because I have a young scholar that is looking at Mississippi Valley. So we took a visit up there and had opportunity to meet some of the coaches as well as take a tour of the campus. So definitely looking forward to see what takes place. So with Mississippi Valley and Prairie View. Mississippi Valley stands at 0-4, and Prairie View is at 2-3. Coach Bubba McDowell's the head coach of the Panthers. So looking forward to see the outcome of the game. But I'm wishing Valley well. So hopefully Valley definitely go ahead and pull that game on out. Now, this is the interesting one. This one is kind of again, I'm not sure exactly how they have this set up because I know FAMU is playing against Southern. And I think that game is in Baton Rouge. And see, they got FAMU first and then Southern University at the bottom. So I'm not sure exactly how they have that going. But what I mean about the game is interesting. FAMU stands at 4-1. They're leading the SWAC East, and they're playing against Southern. I want to say, not sure if Southern is a game that will count against their record in the conference, but they're playing in Baton Rouge. And we know in Baton Rouge that it can get exciting down there in Baton Rouge. So we want Southern to win because then that'll give FAMU a loss because they defeated Jackson State. And Jackson State right now is playing that depending game because FAMU is a team to look out for on the East to win the East. And so Jackson State has lost to FAMU in the second game in the Orange Blossom Classic. And so now we're playing, as I said, we're dependent on another school to beat FAMU so Jackson State can have potential to make that trip or even host the SWAC championship game. So we'll just see how things goes. So Jackson State just continue to play football, go ahead and pull out those wins, and somebody defeat FAMU so Jackson State can go ahead and get that opportunity to represent the East in the SWAC championship game and to potentially go over to Atlanta. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we definitely about. We're here live at Banner Hall, 4465 I-55 Frontage Road here in Jackson, Mississippi. Again, they have multiple shops here: Tuxedo, Barnett Salon, Fresh Ink, and they have a new store down at the first floor It is a print shop. I forgot what it is called, but I think Fresh Ink. I think that is Fresh Ink. They moved down. I'm not sure, but it's a lot of moving around. Then they got the Lunix bookstore. So definitely, I definitely got to talk with Jeff about getting the massage parlor put into Banner Hall. I'm gonna shoot him a text later today and see get his thought and see if we can attract see if we like this my building. This is building, but again, I'm in support of what he does because he's been supportive of what I do. So again, that's just how we show the love. We support each other in all that we do. So I'm just gonna shoot him a text and see what he says about that and to get his thoughts along with his other business partners to get his thoughts and see. Hold on, I think it was a massage place here. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, we'll just take a look and see what take place. I don't know. I think it was one here some time ago. But hey, that was some time ago. So let's just see. What I wanted to talk about is a word that I want to share. Now it's going to be together, but it's going to be two different words. I'm gonna start off with associate. Associate is a verb. Associate, the meaning of associate, it is to connect someone or something with someone else, with something. Excuse me. Can I give you the correct definition? Connect someone or something with something else in one's mind. A partner, a colleague in business or at work. To join or connect with the organization or a business. Then I want to talk to you about association. Association. It's a group of people organized for a joint purpose, a connection or cooperative link between people or organizations. This is my more moment. More moment brought to you by More Sports Management. Nothing but more. The more you know, the more you go. Not the farther you go. The more you know, the more you go. Because with that said, the more you know, the more you're going to do things. So you get the point. All right. What I want to we'll talk really stress that it's about association, a noun. What I mean by associations, you look at different associations, like the Mississippi Coaching Alliance. That's an association. That's a group or organization for a joint purpose. A joint purpose is to work along with coaches and families and players to help mentor them and provide them with organization, to provide them with different skills of life. Associate, TJ McLean, who's the director. He's an associate of mine. We have something in common. We're working together. As a partner, colleague in the business or at work. Now I use those two. Now it's nothing. So don't think that I'm trying to belittle. I'm really pumping up for the Mississippi Coach Alliance as well as for the Football for Mom event that will take place soon. So definitely pay attention to that. The reason being, the reason why I want to use this information is that be mindful or be careful of who you're around because you will be associated with those particular individuals in which you're not a part of. So just be mindful you don't have the same purpose and meaning of they may do. But again, you are there with them in the midst of it. So that will makes it lead to that you are a part of what they are doing, and which you're not. But again, it leads to that you potentially are a part of what they're doing because if a group of individuals, I'm not going to say what, but a group of individuals is out doing something, they've done something, and then you go, well, I'm going to say Tom. Excuse me, Tom, if you are listening. I'm not picking on you. That's just a common name that just came to mind. So I'm going to say Tom. Tom is out enjoying himself, having fun. He's doing things right. He had the opportunity to go and he had an opportunity to go to a particular place and just sit down and chill out and relax. However, Tom sees Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike has did something they're supposed to be doing. Tom just go over there and speak to Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. And we know something is about to happen to Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Tom has no idea. Tom just again just going to be a good friend individual who he is. Something troubling is coming to Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. But Tom again, he is exiting somewhere and he comes across them. And again, for a split second, he stopped and speak. And as he begins to, as I say, leave that particular place, he is spotted. Tom leaves. But then something happens to Running by Rick and Mike. And then Tom gets tossed into it. And Tom has no idea what has taken place. And so Tom is associated with that particular Running by Rick and Mike. And then he's going to be tagged with this of dealing with the association of Running by Rick and Mike. But Tom is not that person that Running by Rick and Mike is. So again, just be kind of mindful of who you are and how you build yourself up, because association sometimes can definitely hurt you when you're going on the right path, because sometimes we can do 1,000,001 good things, but we do that one bad thing and it holds a stain over us forever. We all have past, we all have faults, we all have messed up. But again, just be mindful of what you do and don't hold the past against us for our future, because we've all changed. We've all done something wrong and we've all changed. We've all made a change. So that's my more moment. Definitely look into it and don't hold people past against them, because we've all made mistakes. Don't hold people past against them. We're all trying to make a change. But now I definitely want to talk about this event, the Football for Moms. Help spread sampling, help spread the fundamentals of football. November the 24th, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Madison Healthplex, 501 the Baptist Drive at Madison, Mississippi. Again, Football for Moms, fundamentals of football event. It's not mainly just focusing on teaching football, but it's an opportunity to talk about football as well as other issues and concerns, things that we're having as women, because you got women you care for a lot of us, even the coach's wife. You care for some of the players on the team. And I know sometimes you have to be a mom to them, to those players as well, and you have to be a mom or a mom to those their coaches. So moms, you do a lot, especially again if the coach is married. The mom, his wife, is a mom to the team, to everybody, and the moms are gonna definitely make sure that everybody is put together, well groomed, or whatever they eat properly. That's what I know, especially what a coach's wife will do. So again, definitely come on out and join us on November the 24th, which we call it Black Friday. So come on out. Tickets are $20. You can log on to a website at MS Coaches. That's MSCOACHES.org for more information. Again, definitely come on out and join us at this outstanding event. No, I'll definitely gonna have my wife there, my mother there. I invite my sister and my niece. They're definitely going to be there. Now, so I'm gonna invite them. Now, hopefully that they definitely join. So, yes, I'm calling you guys out. If you're looking at this, and I know that you're going to take a look at it. So, yes, I'm calling you guys out. I'm going to get you a ticket. The invitation is out there for my mother, my niece, my mother, my sister, and my mother-in-law. Yes, I'm calling y'all out. So, if you don't come, the shame on you. But again, thank you for tuning in to More on the Road. It's time to get out of here. Go get some food here at Broad Street Bakery. then go get a haircut across the street, then go home and get some relax because we got to enjoy this beautiful, lovely day that the Lord has made. So, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for us to get out of here, exit the building, exit stage right. Much love to you guys. 1 + 1 = deuces.